Hey guys, welcome to a video about Counter-Strike. Wait, no, that's not right. Hey guys, welcome to a video about Overwatch. No, I don't really think that's right either. Hey guys, welcome to a video about Valorant. Whether you just installed the game and are looking how to play, or you've been playing for a while and are just looking to sharpen up some skills, this is the video for you. So let's start with some basics. At its core, Valorant is a 5 vs 5 attack and defend game where the attacking team tries to push a site, plant the bomb, and then hold that bomb off for about 40 seconds, while the defending team tries to prevent that team from planting the bomb at all, and if they do plant, they have to try to defuse the bomb. But there's a growing problem within Valorant. For the first time in gaming history, enemy players are really toxic. So our mission today is simple: to kill every single toxic player in Valorant. That's right, the solution to toxicity is violence. But not with guns like these two. Ugh, disgusting. Why would you even assume we would ever use those type of guns? No, absolutely not. Before we get into that, I'm going to break down the game a little bit further. To start, let's go over the characters. Now, within the characters there are 4 different classes: Duelists, Sentinels, Controllers, and Initiators, and within those classes there are specific agents. Duelist's job is to bait your entire team, let them go into site first while cleaning up all the kills after they are done, and then blaming the entire team for not having as many kills as them. Initiator's job is to flash the entire team, making it impossible to kill the enemies. Sentinel's job is to hold down a site on defense until all the other 4 people on your team is already dead, putting them in a 3v1 situation and losing it 90% of the time. And finally, Controller's job is to, quote, forget that they were playing controllers and not smoke anything while pushing sites. So, now that you finally know how to play all the agents, let's get into how to play Valorant the right way. As I mentioned before, we will not be using the Phantom or Vandal, and these 2 guns only have a 5% pick rate in pro play. Don't look that up, so there's no real reason to use them. So that brings us to the point. What 2 guns do we use to eliminate toxicity from Valorant? And the answer is simple: the Spectre and the AWP. And the one final question that remains is, how are these 2 guns going to help us remove all the toxicity from Valorant? Well, according to my calculations, there are a total of 33 total toxic players in Valorant. Now, some of you may think you'll be able to do this with a Phantom or Vandal, so I'll try it out for you. So here we see I'm going to push up with the Vandal, and I'm going to ult the enemy to flush them out. And once I push them, hopefully I'll be able to pick all of them off, so here we go. All we got to do now is push them and it's free kills. Anyway, now that we've established that the Phantom and Vandal are terrible and should never be picked, let's start picking up some kills. Now, since we're playing a duelist, obviously we have to bait our teammate before picking up our first kill. Now, we see the Chamber setting up his TP, and these creatures can be quite unpredictable, so let's see what he does, and he's a fucking idiot. So we kill Chamber pretty easily, and then since the Spectre is a skill gun, we usually take out the Brimstone. And then once again, since the Spectre is a skill gun, we then take out the Neon. Now you may be wondering what to do on pistol rounds since you can't afford a Spectre. And the answer is simple. You, of course, buy a Frenzy. The reason for this is the Frenzy is basically just a miniature version of a Spectre, having less bullets and doing less damage. So all we gotta do is we just run in, guns blazing, and easily just take out the enemy just like that. Now, the technique that you're about to witness is known to only a few, so make sure to pay attention carefully. Just look at the skill and technique while using this move. All you gotta do is carefully glide across the zipline, and jump down and swoop in for the kill. And that, my friends, is how the secret move is done. Being sneaky can sometimes work to your advantage by catching enemies off guard, much like this Chamber who has no idea I'm here and I easily get the kill. And now Chamber has to watch in horror as his death results in the death of the rest of his team. Now don't blink or you might miss it. You see that? Did you see how much skill that took? This is the precise gunplay that Riot is going for. Now, since the Spectre is super good at run and gun, you can just go in, easily get a kill, and just E out because you're playing Reyna, the best champion in the game. Now that I've repositioned using Reyna, the best champion in the game, I can go in and kill the Neon, and she's gone. Anyway, the Spectre is really good at running gun, so make sure you use that to your advantage. Now, sometimes enemies will have this thing called backup. I don't really know what it is, but it doesn't really matter if you just kill both of them anyway. Neon is really good at the drive-by technique, where you just run right by them without ever stopping. Well guys, that's the Spectre for you. And with that, we are moving on to defense. Oh wait, what's that? We're not moving on to defense yet? There's still one more strategy I have to show you? Oh, okay, we'll do that right now. Character ultimates. And more specifically, characters' ultimates who can act as a weapon. Jet and Neon, both have these types of ults. Jet's ult will summon 5 knives that recharge every time you get a kill, while Neon's ult will turn you into Emperor Palpatine. So all you gotta do while you're in this ult is just hold down trigger right on them, and then it's just free kills, just like this. You know what they say, the best offense is a good defense. And that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you how to do with the most fair and balanced gun in the game. But unfortunately, there is a little bit of a restraint on this gun, considering the cost. This gun comes in at a whopping 4,700 credits, And if you don't know, that's a lot of credits and you're not going to have that every single round. So what do you do when you don't have it? Well, it's simple. Buy a Marshal. The Marshal is basically just a lower version of an AWP that doesn't one-shot to the body, but it will one-shot to the head. So the strategy is simple on defense. You simply run at them, take out your Marshal, and one-shot them. You see the next person, take out your Marshal, and one-shot them. I think this chamber just got C-Long confused with the doctor's office because he just got a shot. So anyway, you see what I'm using right now? It's called a scope. Honestly, you don't really need it, and it's pretty stupid and dumb if you ask me anyway, so there's no need to really use it. As I was saying before, there's really no need to use your scope. Okay, for real this time, you really don't need to use it. Okay guys, I'm really sorry, I feel like I lied to you. This gun is obviously a sniper, and you'd be stupid to not use its scope. As I was saying, you really never need to use the scope on the AWP. Sometimes enemies will just walk right into your crosshair and it's a free kill. Omen thinks that blinding me will give him an advantage, when in reality, I could just shoot him. Overall, the strategy is super effective, and look, already 5 toxic players left. So by this point, it's pretty safe to assume that the Spectre and the AWP are the 2 best guns in the game. But, just for you guys, I'll try the Vandal one last time. It's not a big deal, that kill is probably just a fluke. But it's whatever, we'll just keep pushing and see what happens. Okay, but does this kill even count? He didn't even know I was there. And that's still only 2 kills out of a whole 33. That's barely anything, and that's a little awkward. You know, it was a good collab, but I'm blind now, so I probably won't even get the ace. So it's still only 4 kills out of 30, so it's not that good, and oh shit.